A recent study showed that 64% of women with young children don't sleep through the night. Researchers were at a loss to explain why. They could have asked me. At night, I, like women all around the world, do the list. Emily's birthday party theme, pirates or pop stars. Things to buy: paper towels, toothpaste, pork chops, wash Ben's teddy bear, birth control pills, and actually Ambien while I'm at it. Finish year-end fiscal summary. Oh no, start year-end fiscal summary. New ways to say no. Exercises. Bagels.
And how much of that list do we actually get completed day to day? Whether you're a working mom or stay-at-home mom, keeping up with the kids and everything else is a full-time gig in itself. That makes it hard to focus on your own life outside of being a mom. But you can do it. You just have to mom up. Here to explain, please welcome CEO of MomCom, Trish Mortensen. Hello. MomCom is going to be a great event for moms to go to and just kind of get extra support. But, you know, we're in a different place than we have been in the past. The 70s, it was I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar. 80s, we slapped on the shoulder pads and said we can be a corporate guy, too.
Right. Shoulder pads.
Yeah. And then, you know, of course, the 90s, can we really have it all? And now we're saying, yes, you can, and you can do it on your own terms.
Yes, on your own terms. If it's time to step up, though, it's time to say, you know, own that power that you already have as a woman and as a mom.
Yeah.
Since, you know, we have all the power. 85% of purchasing decisions in the household are made by us. You know, we have all that power, and we just need to own it.
Yeah, you decided to own it, but it was a process.
Yes, it was definitely a process. You know, everything that I'm doing now is because of my kids, not in spite of my daughter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it came along, and I realized that there are different ways to work. You can work, and you can have a family, and you can have your family be the center of your world and put work around that. Yeah. You can do that.
That's what you did. You custom designed your job around where you could be at carpool if you needed to.
Yes.
You could do those other things that you needed to do. It takes a family support to do that.
Absolutely.
I find that sometimes some of my friends keep apologizing for being stay-at-home moms. Like we'll get together and they'll say, well, I would be doing what you're doing, but I have children. And I go, well, I have one too. It's okay. You don't have to apologize to me. I get it.
Right.
You know? And so first we have to be okay with the choice that we make.
Exactly. And that's another thing about MomCom is that you can be a stay-at-home, you can be a full-time corporate woman. That's the whole point, is you have that power to make those decisions. Yeah. And go ahead and do it, and don't apologize. Don't apologize for who you are.
Because women sometimes are harder on each other, I think, than men are.
Yes, I think so. We're harder on each other. It's time to embrace each other. You know, gather together and use that power that you have and put it together with somebody else's power, you know?
Yeah. What can we find at MomCom?
Oh, definitely connection, camaraderie. We have a ton of wonderful speakers, workshops. We have, of course, wine and alcohol. Yeah. You know, you got to have that. And just a weekend away with, you know, to come back to who you really are.
Yeah. And then getting the extra advice. You know, I know there are a lot of women who are working in the workplace outside the home who are saying, I'd love to start my own business, but they don't have the courage to jump off that ledge. They don't know what to do. They can find that at MomCom.
They definitely find the support and courage, and you walk out of there feeling like you own the world, you know, and that's definitely what MomCom is about. If I've done my job, it makes you feel like you're walking out a better woman, a better mother, a better person in the workplace. Yeah,
because again, the pressure's on us that we feel like if we're not that perfect super mom, then we're raising serial killers.
Right,
like, okay. Children are very forgiving, you know.
You know, and that's a really good point too, that we don't have to do it perfectly. That's the other thing that, you know, we say is, so you screw up, you know, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. You know, you have to fail in order to take that next step. You just have to.
All right. So. Well, one lucky member of our studio audience is going home with a pair of tickets to MomCom. That takes place January 24th to 25th at the Westin Austin at the Domain. And that's a really fun, pretty area, too. So it is a good kind of girlfriend trip getaway with your moms. The winner is Fontaine Swope. Fontaine? Congratulations. Get your little getaway to Austin. And for more information on Trish and MomCom, just head over to greatdayhouston.com. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Well, New Jersey is bracing for the huge crowds about to hit their state for one of the nation's biggest events, the Super Bowl. In Houston, we have your own Super Bowl of sorts going on. Great Day's Courtney Perna is live at the Houston Food Bank to explain. Hi, Courtney.
Here, kind of packing up.
A few pounds.
Hey guys, we are actually here and I'm packing up the food. We're live. Packing up the food, ready to go. I know I'm going. Here we go. We're at the Houston Food Bank packing up the food, and I will explain the difference between a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl, because this one has a U in it, and you can help people in need in our community. All right, what's next?